One shot, lose yourself, Eminem. You can probably hear the music in the background. It felt like that at Henley yesterday. Gladiatorial, fantastic racing. Just such challenging conditions, particularly if you had the Buckinghamshire station up against it there, but you still had one shot. I want to talk about 3 races that blew me away. Double sculls, Collins and Walton versus Azou and Delaire. Sensational race. Collins and Walton on the Buck station, but Azou and Delaire, probably for some people the best crew in the world today, maybe even head-to-head with Murray and Bond. Big call, I know, but what a fantastic crew. Stanley Delaire, I saw the 6-inch scar on his back, 2 weeks in hospital after that horrific collision last year. They've come back and they've been sensational this season, winning 2 events, the Europeans and the World Cup, but Henley head-to-head against the British, really gritty, plucky double, find of the season. The French leapt out to a really dramatic start, got half a length on the British, 800 metres. Azou thinks, we've won it, they're not going to come back on us. Reckon without the British on top of their game, the British fight back level, and then the crews row stroke for stroke down the last 1,000 metres of the course. Sensational. At 300 metres to go, Azou sensed he had an opportunity. He took it, he dug in. The French double went right over to the Buck station in the closing strokes. It was all Azou could do to hold the boat straight. In the end, they won by 3 feet. Sensational, the best race I think I've ever seen at Henley. Amazing. What a race. And then, of course, Wyfold Challenge Cup, heartaches. Tideway Scullers against Upper Thames Rowing Club. Upper Thames already won their first Henley win in 50 years. The club's only been there for 50 years in the Britannia Challenge Cup. But this head-to-head, Scullers had beaten Rob Roy in the semi-final. They came in feeling really confident. Upper Thames probably the underdogs, but on the Berkshire station. But then, dramatic disqualification in the final strokes. The 2 crews had jousted all the way down, blade tip to blade tip. And it looked as though Upper Thames would lose the race when they came right across to the Buckinghamshire station, clashed with Tideway Scullers in their water. But the umpire, Mike Williams, disqualified Scullers, apparently for an infringement earlier. To my money, it was the wrong decision, but if Tideway Scullers ask themselves, could we have done anything different to get a better result? The answer is yes. In the semi-final, they got warned for their poor steering. Umpire Richard Phelps said, you do that again, boys, then you could get disqualified in the final. And Mike Williams obviously knew that. He made the shout, thought they'd interfered with Upper Thames. He's the man with the flag. I disagree with the verdict, but that's it. Harsh, brutal reality of sports. Upper Thames had their one shot, they took it. And then Mitchell Steeman and Julien Bahrain, one shot in the pairs. Mitchell Steeman, Monday evening before the regatta, his partner Roger Blint is ill, can't race. He's lost his one shot at Henley Regatta. What does he do? Picks up the phone to his brother-in-law Julien Bahrain. Sculls for Canada now, and the Frenchman in Toulouse gets asked by Steeman, can you do the goblets with me? Bahrain says, I've got to talk to the Canadian Federation. Wednesday morning, the Canadian Federation say, go for it. You've got one shot, do it. The 2 of them get in the pair. Only on the Tuesday night, their first outing before the regatta, they managed to win all their races, slow off the start, but really crafted through. Great final between them and Tuks Rowing Club of South Africa. Mitchell Steeman and Julien Bahrain won. They took their one shot. That's what it's all about. You take yours.